Today, before we go out, we have to, cook some special waakye. So, as you can see, my waakye is on fire. We also have some veggies here. This is authentic Ghanaian way of eating waakye with leaves or salad or veggies and our vegetables. Yeah. So you'll see the end results. I'm gonna post everything how it is done. Adding a little black pepper to our vegetables. Young man, are you awake? How are you? You fine? Good boy. Come. We have to add some ripe plantain to fry and make it scrumptious, delicious. Don't mind me, eh? So we'll fry this one and add it. We also mix gari. I hope you all know gari. We also have to mix gari with it and add the salad. You're going to see how delicious this will look like. You are all invited. This is how the waakye also looking like. Sadoko. Waakye is ready. We're about to serve ourselves for lunch. See how beautiful my waakye looks. Don't tell me I'm not the one who cooked it too, because you were not here. This my salad, a fried plantain, curry, stew and boiled egg, and my waakye. You are invited. Gonna taste delicious, huh? I also have hot pepper, shito. I brought shito from Ghana. Here is it. Let me unbox it. Unbox it and show you how it looks like. Hot pepper. This is the hot pepper I was telling you about. This my stew, this my hot pepper, my egg. About to sprinkle some gari on top of it with a bit slice of ripe plantain and my salad. You see how I have mounted my food? How do you see it? My camera is not even doing justice to what I am seeing, and my appetite just arose. I want to finish everything right now. You are invited. Today the weather is so nice that I'm not even wearing gloves, so we are about to take a stroll on the street of Toronto, on Bay Street. Have a glimpse of it. Yeah. The moment I started screaming, nice weather, nice weather, nice weather, it started to snow, and it's getting cold right now, and it's now 3 p.m. but you can see it seems like it is already 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Oh, what kind of weather is this? The next minute it's snowing, the next minute we have sunny weather, the next moment it is getting freezing. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I finally found where the University of Toronto is, and this is their campus. I don't know. The other day I was just in front of it. I didn't know where to pass to get to this place, but I am here today. As you can see, this is the campus. I'm trying to see if I will be able to take you through and see how beautiful and big it is over here. Some of the students passing by, a lot of foreigners. So let's see how it goes. I will see. I don't know, I feel shy to talk to some of the people over here, but most of them are students. I'm seeing if I'll be able to talk to one or two people out here. I'm imagining how beautiful it will look. It will look during the spring season out here, when all the grass and the trees are being spring out freshly. It will be very, very beautiful out here, because even without those fresh greens, it still look beautiful out here though. Trying to see if we can go to the Royal Ontario Museum. It is just 4-minute walk from here. We just got to cross this road and then head straight to that place. University of Toronto is so big to the extent that they have a lot of buildings around. These are some of the buildings, and this is the law firm building. This is another faculty which I don't know much about, but yeah, it is so huge that it is on the stretch of the main road also. This is the museum that I was talking about. It is just a distance walk to this place. Oh, I'm not ready to walk in yet. I would have walked in to show you what is inside, but I'm sure another time. Normally when I go to the museums, most of them do not allow us to take videos, so I don't see the essence of me going there without taking a video. So I will better stay away and just take you guys around. These are some of the hybrid buses that can take you around. So this is how they pay their public parking. When you get here, you scan everything, then you pay, you park here. Whenever you are done with your errands, you just come, insert your card, pay, and then move your car. So simple as that. These are also, I don't know if they are rentals or they are students who just park their bikes here. Okay, I think lock cycle. So these are where you also park your bicycle, lock them. There are cafes around and library around, so whenever you come here to purchase something or patronize something, you just have to lock your bicycle here, park your car here whenever you are done. I don't know if they are paying for the bicycle too. One thing that really surprised me about Toronto is how the city uses its space, especially underground. Down there, it is not just a basement or storage rooms. These spaces are packed with shops, food courts, cafes, and a hidden eateries you would never expect. While people are walking on the streets above, there is a whole mini city happening underground. It is a smart way, convenient, and makes life easier, especially during the cold season like this. The next time you are in Toronto, don't just look around, look down, go explore, go underground and explore the best spots in the city. Here also, see these stores, see the McDonald's, see a lot of eatery area out here. That is how it looks. That is how their stores looks. Unlike the one back home where we have these container shops or we have this huge shop for more, but this one, the basement are being used for the shopping centers and the eatery places. And this wraps up today's adventure. Good food, great vibes, and unforgettable moments. If you enjoy hanging out with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more food, family, and travel experiences. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. See you on the next one. Bye bye.